So what we're going to do, I just want to kind of wrap things up since as of 12:30, that was the warning, talking to the folks who actually make the warnings, the National Weather Service. They don't see any need to go farther downstream with the line because things aren't as organized as they were even an hour ago. So let's put everybody's mind at ease by talking about the big picture, then we'll zoom it back into that one specific cell. So this is First Alert Live Radar, and you can see the weekend team there. They're going to get ready for later on today, and they have it easier because this stuff is out for Brittany's shift in the morning, maybe fog she's going to have to deal with, and by the time Pete comes in, gets some sleep, and comes back this afternoon, it should be much cooler, not as windy, and certainly not as turbulent. So here it is. This is now the front. Right along I-35, now to the east of even Wood Heights, now over the western portions of Ray County. You're still going to hear thunder and see lightning, but as far as the organization up there, that's probably not the case. Also, that can also be the same for, say, Chillicothe. As we go farther south along county line between Jackson County, western Wyandotte County, or Lafayette County, I should say, still some heavier downpours, and then going down toward Cass County, Harrisonville, Pleasant Hill, and others, not as organized. It's not solid like it was this morning. There are some patches where it is not necessarily as heavy. And then we trail over the southernmost portion of our viewing area. That would be down toward Bates County, Lynn County on the Kansas side, couple stray showers, couple thunderstorms as well. Nothing organized, nothing severe. And also, let me speak to the folks out from Topeka to Lawrence, Johnson County, Miami County, Franklin County, up toward Atchison City. You're in the clear for a while because the system continues to move off to the east. Even St. Joseph, you're also in the clear for the time being. Lighter showers still showing up Livingston County and going farther to the east. I did see some flashing down to the south, and I bet you that's going to be more for flooding concerns.
Yeah, it looks like it's a flood warning.
Yeah, those are flood warnings even out of our viewing area, but that's the other thing they may have to deal with. And you probably picked up a good inch, 2 inches earlier today, so you still see that's a possibility, at least farther south for them. We're going to continue to dry out as the evening goes on. We kind of put a timeline that we said maybe by 1 o'clock to 2 it would be totally out of our viewing area, and that seems to be the way it's going to pan out. But I will say probably even before that happens, the threat of severe weather seems to be coming down as well. I've not seen any sort of coordination from Pleasant Hill or Topeka saying that the Storm Prediction Center has any appetite to make this watch go any longer than 1 in the morning. If anything, they may allow it not only to expire, but they may pull the plug earlier. I know you guys are looking at chat over there to see if there's anything to that inkling. But the line is not as organized as it was. It is starting to whittle itself away. We're not seeing as much organization. And the thing I mentioned maybe about 40 minutes ago is because the atmosphere has been worked over. Remember, this is the same area that had all that rain earlier. And remember, we didn't see that much sunshine this afternoon. And those are two things that were always playing in our favor. So now I'm thinking it's very difficult for even these leftover showers and thunderstorms to really populate and get strong once again to even warrant warnings. I'm hoping I didn't jinx it. But right now it does not look like all that is coming together. And again, if you guys see something different, that's one good thing about having 6 meteorologists with different schoolings and different ways of attacking the same problem. If you see something I'm missing, please let me know. But at this point in time, it looks like things are starting to calm down. Still a little noisy, still maybe some ponding on the roads, but I have not seen any wind reports coming in from anybody. I certainly haven't seen rotation. One thing I would want to check, though, and I don't know if we can do it cleanly, power outages.
Oh.
Because we did have, obviously, what seemed to be touchdowns, and to see if that is the case, because obviously you're in the dark. Hopefully you have the KMBC9 News app. You have other ways of getting the information, but actually Pete's going into the Weather Center to see if that is the case. Maybe on our other radar system to see if that is the case. But in the short term, things are calming down, and so hopefully we're letting you know that we try to let everybody know exactly when the danger was around and when it was starting to subside, and that certainly seems to be the case. So out toward, I'm sorry, go ahead, Brittany. Were you going to say something?
I know where to get that information for you. It should be up here, thanks to our very amazing Neville. Let's see, I'm pretty sure power outages is an option here.
Power outages. Spotty, I'm looking at the other monitor system that's behind you. See the map behind you in the big monitor.
Oh.
There you go. You know, the other behind you. No, you can still stay in the picture. That's of the 6-county area, and that shading means spotty. So there seem to be some power outages that are out there. I'm not sure if somebody could pull up Evergy just to see how many we're talking, but there seem to be some that are out there. And hopefully they're going to be working through the night to get power restored. And also, obviously, with daybreak, we're going to see what was damaged, if anything at all, if there were any proverbial touchdowns on the Kansas side, because there were a few reports near Shawnee, near Miriam, out near Overland Park, farther west of that, and then some in the heart of the city, near the World War I Museum, near 18th and Vine, near Crown Center. And so with daybreak, we may try to go out there, and I know we have a couple of crews. Some of our photojournalists are going to try to make a quick sweep, and we'll have that, obviously, if that information comes in, on KMBC 9 News tomorrow morning, starting at 5, with Eric Graves and meteorologist Brittany Foster, who will be there. Right now, though, it seems, yeah, they're the power outages, once again, concentrated from Clay County toward Jackson, parts of Wyandotte and Johnson County, pretty much there, and also up toward Harrison County, up toward Bethany. Otherwise, hopefully the lights are still on where you are. So this is probably going to wrap up our continuing coverage, and so glad that you stuck with us, and so glad that we were able to analyze that tornado, that potential tornado touchdown, a couple of them, but the tornado warning that was out for the heart of the city. And of course, we'll have a complete wrap-up coming up on First News in the morning and on KMBC 9 News in the evening. We're going to see the weekend meteorologists, both Brittany Foster in the morning and Pete Grigsby in the evening. For now, that's the very latest from the First Alert Weather Center. We now return you to regular programming.